And we are back. So, last we left off, the expedition has found themselves, unfortunately, without a knock. However, you have ventured forward into the possibilities of perhaps Luther trying to very quickly perform a favor for his mistress as to not incur her wrath and what all that might impose. This led you to the Coiled Cobra, a establishment of ill repute, with a madame working it that had a bit of a, let's just call it a transaction she wanted to have go through in order to help you as you are searching for the shroud. A mysterious gentleman or person who is said to be capable of gathering magical artifacts and just items from anywhere and everywhere. She offered to put you in touch with him with her blessing and all that might incur, as you witness that she is quite a powerful individual within the city of Lashik. The only catch was she wanted to be informed of the expedition's doings every once in a while, and also she wanted you to remove an ex-boyfriend. Perhaps. Let's just call him a gentleman caller. One that has outlived his welcome. He'd been making trouble for her, and unfortunately Isaac has the displeasure of having our fine party here set upon him. As you were led by the madame's, what did you refer to him as? Her, I don't know, what would I call him? Her attendant?
Body man. Yeah.
To a dilapidated, rundown, old, disused restaurant. Some of you are at this point are probably thinking there's no way in hell someone lives in there, yet alone would want to be staying inside. Regardless, though, you set forward with the idea of murder in your hearts, something both Wolfram and Lucian are no, let's just say, they're no choir boys when it comes to this kind of wet work. As you moved into the restaurant, Luther lighting the way with literal fire in the palm of his hand, you made it into the kitchen, where Henry, in a bout of not only strength, but glory and courage, ran towards one of the only obscuring doors where you heard noises down below, shouting for Sigmar, as he smashed open the door and then fell down a staircase into the cellar, breaking the last 15 steps with his body weight as they just crumpled beneath him, smacking to the ground, falling a total of 15 feet from the top of the staircase to the bottom. There's a 10-foot drop from where he hit and destroyed the staircase, taking the maximum amount of damage I could have rolled, by the way, as he fell, unfortunately. A blow to the head, nothing that his armor and his sheer toughness couldn't dampen, but still, groggily looking up in a spot of trouble, as right now, Henry, you see 9 sets of yellow eyes looking at you from the darkness, when something screeched, and as it did, the rest of the eyes, you sense likewise screeches and screams reverberating from them as they charged forward out of the darkness.
Yes.
And we're going to all roll initiative.
Seven
for my man Henry. That puts Henry here.
4 for Luther.
4 for Luther. Strong start, Luther.
7. Thank you. I rolled a 1.
All right, 4 for Luther.
Actually, wait, that might be 6. Hold on.
Is it?
I got 6.
6.
Yeah, I got 6, yeah.
6 for Wolfram. And what did you get, Lucian?
12.
12. Jesus. Once again, Lucian, to the rescue.
Man's a killer.
Bretonians, bro. Bretonians are just that badass.
All right. So we are starting combat immediately as this all takes place. The only light, it is pitch black darkness down here, Henry.
Yes.
The only light is the flickering small flame that Luther has produced in his hand. God forbid it go out. It would be not good if something were to happen. First in initiative, Lucien. What would you like to do?
What is my understanding of the situation?
You hear the screech reverberating. After you saw Henry fall down, you're like, oh, shit. You hear him kind of groan for a second. Then you hear the screams of something that is not human down below.
Can I get down there?
You can, in fact, get down there with an athletics check to make sure you don't fall on your ass.
Okay.
If you want to go quickly.
And if I want to make sure that I don't fall myself.
If you want to make sure you don't fall, it will cost you your action.
Okay.
But you would get down there safely with no check.
I'd rather get down there safely.
Okay. Lucien, you move to the edge. As you move to the edge, you kind of block some of the light as your body moves down, putting more of this cellar area in darkness. Lucien, from this vantage point, you see that there are bones. There are wet pieces of meat. There is blood everywhere. Some of it dry, some of it fresh, some of it new. The smell wafting from down here is so pungent that it's almost making you gag as you approach the empty chasm where Henry fell through. You steadily grab a hold and begin to lower yourself down, dropping safely behind Henry, pulling your rapier. And that's it for you, Lucien, unfortunately. But you didn't have to make a check to get down here. Henry is currently prone, face down, in the muck. But it is not his turn yet. It is instead going to be the creature's turns. There are 9 of them. They are going to charge forward as they somewhat put up arms to dampen the light against their flesh as they charge forward. Their skin is a sickly, like pale bluish green. They appear to be humanoid, almost men-like, but they're scrambling towards you on all fours like a beast. There are collections of bones on like charms like primitive humans would wear around their necks and draped on their bodies almost like armor. Tattered, disgusting looking remnants of clothing like loincloths, as all of their pantaloons have been shredded away, are all that's kind of like flapping against their nether regions. Their faces are twisted. Their gums have pulled back, revealing just teeth. Some of them have kind of like elongated into sharpened, almost all of them look like incisors that have come to a point, sharpened and bleeding around the gums. Their nose has completely, it looks like it's withered away, and there's almost just a vacuous hole, like that of a skull, and just these nasty yellow eyes.
They're human sized?
They are human sized, yes.
Jeez.
As they lumber for you, the smell wafting off of them is worse than what you're standing in. The first 4 of them are going to attack Henry, and more of them are going to jump over Henry and attempt to kill Lucien in a moment. But let's roll for Henry here. So Henry, I need you to defend yourself against the first one that brings what looks like a femur that he's wielding like a club.
Ooh.
Defending.
Okay.
Failed.
I have 2 degrees of success.
No.
You succeed.
You are going to take 8 wounds, and let me pull up where this is going to hit. That is going to be Your left arm.
Left arm.
So it hits your left arm. You can subtract the armor and your toughness. That's your shield arm, correct?
Yes.
So you can still, even though you failed the roll, since it is your shield arm, you still get to use the shield armor rating for this. Yeah. So eight wounds. Reduce it by whatever as it smacks into you. Ah! As you are barely able to defend yourself, prone right now. The next one is going to try to crush your skull. Likewise, it brings both of its hands together like this as it and brings them down. Try to defend yourself one more time.
That's a 40 out of 59.
That is
Plus, well, actually, I get a bonus because I have a shield, so.
Yeah, that is going to be a success. As this time, after getting rocked one more time, you bring the shield up and catch the hands, kind of knock them to the side, rolling onto your back, still technically prone, but able to somewhat try to defend yourself at this point. The third one, I need you to defend yourself again, Henry.
I can't see that one.
I have one degree of success for me. You do have 1 point of momentum.
That might be a failure. Let's see. Two. That would be a level of success with the shield.
Okay.
Success levels.
All right. Yeah, you will break even then. And I always give it to you guys when you break even. So you're able to barely get your shield up again and deflect another blow. Last attack against you, Henry. I rolled a critical hit.
Oh, well.
You could get a critical defense. You never know.
I did not. I defended, but I didn't get a crit.
Okay. I will roll to see where it hits. That is going to be a body shot. You can choose to negate a piece of armor, or you can take the hit.
Does the shield count as negating armor since it protects my entire person?
If you want to sacrifice a point of armor from your shield, you can.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay. You bring the shield in the way, and some of it just crumples to the side. A mighty blow from a creature that doesn't seem like it's as strong as a man, but it's hitting with such ferocity that it actually bends some of the metal slightly as you're like, shit. All right, that is it for the attacks against Henry. Lucien. There are 5 more. Unfortunately, you guys cannot be swarmed since you are kind of against the back now. Henry's met the capacity of what can go against him. Meaning that only 3 can get to Lucien. So there are 2 more that are going to try to like scramble over. However, so Lucien, defend yourself, please, as the first one attempts to attack you.
That is a straight success.
Straight success. I have 2 degrees of failure. The first one, you get 1 point of momentum. As you bring the rapier and you kind of like swish it a few times in front of its face, and it kind of like backs away. Go ahead and defend yourself your second time. I have 5 degrees of failure on this one.
That is on the button.
On the button. More than enough. As Lucien once again slicing the rapier to and fro. Last defensive roll, Lucien.
All right.
You have 2 points of momentum.
Success. It's a straight success.
Straight success. More. It's 1 more than you need. I have 1 degree of failure. As Lucien, you're able to, with just slicing left and right, keeping the creatures at bay. One of them brings also like another bone-like club up. It tries to smack you, and you bash it aside, keeping all 3 of them at bay right now. The other 2 are going to they begin to rush towards all of you. Seeing it's almost like a feeding frenzy happening, and as they get close, they kind of like hunker down, and critical success. Success. Why was I rolling those against attacks? One of them leaps with inhuman grace over the two of you, just like, and hits the top of the stairs and just looks towards Luther and Wolfram like, ah! And fortunately, that's all it can do. The second one likewise grabs the top and then just kind of like pulls itself up as two of them begin to crowd the staircase. It looks like they're going to try to rip into Luther and Wolfram. All right. As that happens, there's more fun. As you hear something large moving in the darkness. You don't see anything yet, but something is on its way. All right. That will then bring me to Henry. It is your turn.
All right. I will stand up.
Shit! Defending yourself.
And I guess I will just attack one of these ghouls in front of me.
All right. Give me a attack roll against one of the ghouls.
Now, it's a straight roll since that guy hit me. Oh, it's a 55 out of 59.
Nice!
Hey.
Good. I had 2 reasons of success, but that's not going to matter. It's a hit. Go ahead and roll a D100. This will tell me where it's going to hit.
D100 is a 11.
That is the left arm. Okay.
Oh,
I know. It was eerily
actually
close.
better.
Almost a headshot.
Almost a headshot. Find the critical table. Okay, give me another D100 roll.
D100. A 66. 3 crits in a row.
It's not looking too bad. I'm sorry. I don't know what's happened. Whew. Shit! Damaged artery.
Should bleed out.
It's gonna bleed out quick too. Okay. All right. All right. What is the damage you would have done with that 55?
It should just be 8 because it was just a success.
Okay,
So
8
it should
points of
be
damage.
minimum damage.
8. So that is... Okay. All right, you slice into the ghoul that smacked you with the bone club. You dig into its left arm as it swings towards you, severing it. Well, not entirely, but cutting in so deeply the arm almost goes lax, and a gout of this red blackish blood, hot and sticky, just splatters across you as it begins to pulse and throb, as the creature just snarls and falls backwards. It looks extremely hurt.
All right, that's all I can do.
And we lost our friend for a moment. He's back. There he is. Okay.
I got kicked.
I don't know what happened to you. That's going to bring me then to Wolfram.
All right. I was gonna light a torch, but you said 2 of these things have actually jumped up the stairs.
Yes, they're on the stairs right now. So Wolfram and Rogar are, God damn it, Luther.
Rogar.
Wolfram and Luther.
Yeah.
You guys are at the top of the staircase, about to move down. You see these creatures kind of like jump into the way.
Well, I have my big gun, squid smasher, and I will keep it loaded always after a shot at small shot. So hopefully that might help. And I'm gonna take a blast at them. So,
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
and yeah, let me see. I think so. They're right in front of me too. I have like a plus 20 on that too.
Yeah, they're
So-
within like 20 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have a
so
plus
yes.
20 on that. Sweet, cool.
Yeah.
All right, hopefully I don't roll a 99 again. All right. Don't worry, Luther. I'll blast him. Take care of him for us.
Might.
Shoot them! Shoot them, damn it!
I can't see the dice. The red underneath like
67.
Okay, 67 out of 81. So that's one success.
Yeah, 1 degree of success. So how much damage is that, Wolfram?
Okay, let me. As long as I've done this. Let's see. That's going to be 9 plus 1 degree of success, so 10. Yeah, 10 points damage.
10 damage, and this is a small shot, right?
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's going to hit both of them.
Yeah, it'll hit both. All right, 10 points damage to both.
I'm going through that small shot pretty quick.
All right. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to do some quick math. 67 is the chest. It doesn't really matter on them where it hits, just because they have no armor. For game purposes, they are basically naked. As you blast into you catch both of them in the chest, like, but they keep coming. They look wounded, but they are still moving in the both of your directions. That's going to be it for my boy Wolfram, which brings me finally to the end of the round with Luther.
I will. Not very exciting. I will try to take a defensive stance with my staff.
Okay. Now I will ask, Wolfram, did you move in front of Luther when you shot?
Of course you did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have. Yeah, the way we're playing it, definitely.
Yeah, you moved and you
Behind me, little man.
And you go boom.
They could be women. Be careful.
They're not stopping, Wolfram. Yeah. I take a defensive stance.
Okay.
And that's all I can do.
You go. Shit. As you take a defensive stance. Got it. That is going to be the end of the round then. The creature that Henry wounded immediately bleeds out because it took too much damage from the blood loss. It like stumbles away and you see it kind of like and then fall over dead in front of you, Henry. Henry and Lucian, you both lose 1 point of momentum as you are surrounded. So if you have any, you reduce it by 1 as you guys are being beat on at this point. And now that they're all engaged, they're going to get bonuses for attacking you since they are surrounding you. All right. And at the top of the round is the ghoul. Lucian, you are first in the round.
All right, I'm going to stab out at the nearest one.
Here's one you... Give me an attack roll, Lucian. It will attempt to defend. It gets a -10 to this because you have a fast weapon. So, yeah, the chances are bad.
It's an astounding success.
Yeah.
That's 7 degrees.
Yeah, I got like one of the worst rolls I could get. So, all right. It is failed miserably. 24 is left arm. Not that it really matters. How much damage is that?
It'll be 12 wounds.
12, you say? Dear God.
No, 13.
13 wounds.
Yep.
Lucian. We'll say that instead of an arm, that is a headshot as the creature lunges forward and you quickly whip the rapier around and it goes straight through its open mouth. And it just kind of like goes all the way to the hilt.
Go for the eyes.
And you just kind of like, and you pull it out and it just kind of like slumps backwards dead as you kill one in a single thrust. Good job, Lucy.
Thank you.
All right, that will then bring me to the ghouls. All right, 2 of them are dead. They are insane, and they're not going to break. They're not normal. You can tell that there's no, though they bleed, they are not normal creatures at this point. Luther would tell you that they are, in fact, saturated with darkness, dark magic. So they are going to keep attacking. This one is going to try to bite Henry in its savagery.
Because my shield lost an armor point, does that lower the automatic success levels that it gets? 'Cause it had automatically had 2 success levels.
Oh, to your defensive rolls, yes.
Yes.
It's going to lower it by 1 because it counts for the rating.
Because the AP dropped as well.
Yeah.
Oof.
So
Right,
currently,
defending?
currently you have 3 on you, Henry.
Ooh, shit. I want to re-roll that.
I have
That was
3.
crit.
I've got 3 degrees of success. Did you get a
Yeah.
crit?
I crit failed, so I'm re-rolling.
Okay.
And that is a 7.
Ooh. Nice.
Ouch. Of 69.
So, okay. Easily done. 6 degrees of success. Actually, that would be, because of the additional 1, it'd be 7, because you get an automatic success level. Okay?
Yes.
Easily.
It was already in there.
Yeah. Oh, you already added it? Okay. Yeah. Easily, as it moves in, you easily just smack it aside. The second attack from another one, who's also going to try to bite you. Go ahead and defend yourself, please.
That's a fail. For
How
2
bad?
levels.
I have 1 degree of failure.
2 levels of failure.
I'm sorry, Henry. This one's going to hit. Reducing your momentum to 0. And the bite is going to be... I think this is a leg. This is going to be... No, actually, it's the body.
Most armored space of my body.
As you block the incoming attack, you're not able to spin quickly enough, and one just latches onto your side. Its fangs sink in. It is going to deal only 5 wounds, Henry.
Right.
You take a minimum of 1 if it if it doesn't do all of that. Yeah.
I take the minimum.
Okay. Minimum of 1 wound to Henry.
And 1 more defense.
Well, as it pierces into you, I need you to make an endurance check, Henry.
Oh, well, these I'm not very good at.
Oh no.
It's a 15 out of 40.
You are fine. You get the idea, Henry, as it bites into you, you immediately feel a slight pain, and then it hits you. It's like you look around, this place is disgusting and filthy. These creatures are disgusting and filthy, and being exposed to their bodily fluids might incur nasty penalties should you succumb. As it bites into you and you kind of like rip its head away, you're like, fuck. The third one, defend yourself one more time, Henry.
It's a 63 out of 69.
Yeah, I got 1 degree of failure here, so you're able to defend yourself this time. Guards up. All right. That will then bring me to Lucien, who only has 1 attacking him now. Actually, wait, that's not right. I attacked Henry one time's too many. It doesn't matter. Lucien, you're only going to attack once now. Henry's tanking it now. All right, defend yourself, Lucien.
That is
Nice.
9 degrees of success.
Yeah, that's it. Can't compete with that. That's Lucien be able to. Once again, just the rapier flowing as the creature it just doesn't see an opportunity to lunge in. However, up above, we might have a different story here. As the next 2 are going to swarm Wolfram, as he is the closest thing. As Wolfram, you have your rifle. As it just exploded, they kind of rock back for a second, and then they lunge forward. You're like, oh shit! Luther's cowering behind you. He has his stick. He's like, I've got this ready! Wolfram, far behind you as the creatures rush you with snarling, snapping jaws. You're holding your rifle, Wolfram. I will allow you to attempt to defend yourself with it.
Okay.
So you can try to like use it to. It's not going to do.
All right, so roll.
So roll a melee defensive roll, please. Or you can attempt to
fail.
dodge if you would like to dodge. It's up to you.
I think I'd probably rather dodge.
Okay, well,
I'm much
give
better at dodging.
me a dodge.
Yeah, let me see here. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and dodge. Okay. That is four levels of success.
4 level success. Easily, Wolfram. The creature lunges towards you, and you move out of the way as it like kind of like lands on the steps next to you. Begins to shake around and try to sit itself up. As it's doing that, the next one is going to try to attack you. You are in enclosed space. We won't worry about it.
So jinx that way. Can I kind of jinx this way to see if I can dodge it again?
Let me just put it like this: if you dodge, you're going to basically scramble behind Luther. You will escape the attack, but then Luther will be exposed to the next round.
I'll defend myself. I can't let the young lad.
Come on, Wolfram.
So terrified. I care about so few things. At least let me care about this guy here. I'll try to defend him. Maybe.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna regret this.
You should have just left him to the wolves.
Oh, guess what? That is 2 levels of success.
I have 3 degrees
Hopefully
of
that's
success, Wolfram. I'm sorry. And it's a headshot, Wolfram. As
Oh no!
the creature
so weak.
scrambles towards you,
Armor on his head.
and it bites. You try to pull back, it bites you on top of the head, Wolfram. You're like, ah! It sinks in.
Use a fortune point. Make it another success.
Yeah.
No, let me use my fortune point then. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah.
As you imagine the creature biting through your scalp, you're like, oh shit! And you manage to just get the gun up at the last second and snap the jaws shut. You gotta push it back. As you were about to take.
See, that's why I trust Luther. It gives me the good advice.
Okay. Wolfram, defend yourself. Ah! Wolfram, you have 2 points of momentum now. Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. That's the end of the ghoul's turn. You hear now a horrible scream, much louder and deeper than the rest, echo. Just like this, the very rafters begin to shake underneath here. And the thuds, loud thuds that Lucien and Henry were feeling on the ground move at a much quicker pace, but you don't see anything yet. And that will then bring me to young Henry. It is your turn.
All right, attacking. I think I have 3 of them on me.
You do.
43 out of 69.
That is enough. That is going to be a hit.
1 success. So that should be 9.
If it's at 69, that's 2 degrees of success.
Yes, 2.
Yeah. So how much damage are we talking?
10 damage.
10. All right. That's going to be. All right. Severely wounded, but still up.
All right.
As you slice one, you're shut, and just retaliating as best you can. All right. That will bring me to Wolfram. Wolfram, you are in close combat with 2 creatures at this point. What would you like to do?
I'm going to have to just. If I have to just drop my rifle, I will.
Okay.
But I'm going to pull out my pistol and
you're going to have to
point it at one.
So I'll give you this. Depending on how well this goes, I might let you like hold on to your rifle with one hand, and then depending on how well it goes.
That would be ideal.
So go ahead and give me
back, and I shove.
Give me an attack roll. It will attempt to dodge this roll. It can, since you're in melee.
Okay. I think I still have full level success. So give me Let me double check this. 90, 91. So I have 3 levels of success.
Okay.
I got, yeah, my goal was 91.
It has even with you when you got hit without momentum, you're still at 91. Oh wait, no, you didn't get hit. You didn't get hit because we used a fortune point. You're good.
Changed, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I only have 2 degrees of success, Wolfram.
Oh my.
You take it, and it's a body shot.
So that's cool.
So you bring it and you stick it against its chest and just. How much damage is that going to be, Wolfram? I'm sure it's more than enough.
8, 9 plus 3, so 12.
Yeah, it's more.
And that's
well more than enough.
Yeah,
he doesn't have enough. It shreds through. Just a massive hole opens up in its body. It falls backwards. The second one just kind of like startled by the explosion. That's gonna be it for
my free action. Luther, take him.
Hilariously, it is in fact Luther's turn now. There's one left up here, Luther.
It's
bunking time.
You gonna bonk
it? No, I'm not gonna bonk. I'm gonna use a dart.
Okay.
I'll try to dart it.
Go ahead and give me your dart roll.
51 out of 59.
Okay, that is a success. How much damage are we talking?
We're talking 4 damage.
Oh, 4 damage. Does that bypass toughness?
No.
Okay, it does 1 point of damage. As Wolfram says, take it, Luther. And Luther goes, instead of whacking with his stick, he goes, huzzah! Just a little bolt of flame shoots out.
I would have missed with my stick if I would have swung out.
Singes his chest, just like, and it kind of like looks over towards you, Luther. Looks a little pissed off, but not too badly hurt.
What was that? Warming up.
That's it for Luther's turn. All right, top of the round. Lucien.
All right. I will go for the next one in line.
All right, give me an attack roll, please. Lucien's on a killing spree, quite literally.
Is he attacking the ones that I'm on now? Did he kill all of his?
No, he's got one
I've
more
got
left.
at least one more, yeah. That is 5 degrees of success.
Yeah, that is way more than enough. How much damage is that, Lucien?
That will be 11 wounds.
11 wounds. It's unfortunately still up. Not by much, though. It's hurt very badly. As this time you slash across it. That's its leg. I think that's its right leg. You slash downwards and cleave deeply into the flesh. Not enough to open up an artery, but enough that it like has it backs away with a bit of a limp, curling it towards it like a wounded animal. That's going to be it for Lucien's turn. That will then bring me to the ghouls. The one that... So, unfortunately, Henry is still surrounded. So, Henry, you're going to lose 1 point of momentum, if you have any.
All right.
Lucien is no longer surrounded. He's cut down the competition. All right. You're about to be attacked by the one you stabbed him. Go and defend yourself, please.
Defending, that is an 18 out of 79.
More than enough. You easily deflect the blow. Defend yourself one more time. Well, 2 more times, but 1 more.
Second defense. Oh, I can't reroll that.
Critical fail 100, I might add. Yep. The worst roll you can roll.
It would have been a 89 was my target.
So you are going to roll me another D100, and we'll see what the crit fail table does for you.
A 3.
A 3, not bad. You hurt yourself. You lose 1 wound. As you stumble back, you go to deflect the blow. It hits your shield and smacks you in the nose. As you're rocked backwards, leaving yourself open, it rips into your chest.
Body shot.
Body shot. It is going to bite you, like kind of on the shoulder area. So it latches on you. You're only going to take 6 wounds.
Right.
Reduced to a minimum of 1.
Yep.
And you need to make an endurance check, Henry.
Endurance check. Endurance check incoming. 16.
Man, you're doing good on those. You were able to once again stave off any foul elements that might have been incurred by that, but your momentum is dropped to 0. Last attack against you, Henry. Defend yourself one more time.
Trying to shine down on me. That's a 8. I lost momentum, so it's an 84 out of 79.
That's only 1 degree of failure. I have 2 degrees of failure.
All right.
So you pass this time. As it, even in your flailing state after you've been bitten, you're like, oh shit! Flailing your sword around, the creature goes to attack you and you accidentally smack it. Not enough to damage it,
Yes.
but enough to keep it from hurting you.
Yeah, just block it.
All right, and that's
All
it for
right.
the ghouls on Henry. Last ghoul attacking Lucian. Give me 1 defensive roll, Lucian.
That is 6 degrees of success.
There's no way this thing's gonna hit you at this point. You easily just bat it to the side.
What's the maximum?
You can get 5 momentum.
Okay, that was 5 degrees of success.
Okay, all right. Still more than enough. All right, so that will then bring me to the one that is outnumbered, but is going to try to kill Wolfram still. As
Okay.
it's scrambling around, it's gonna. After it was just slightly singed by Luther. Defend yourself, Wolfram, however you so choose.
Let me check the odds. Yeah. I don't know if Henry's gonna. Excuse me, sorry, Henry. If Luther's gonna be able to step up to the plate and actually take this guy out this round. So I might try and have to figure this out. I'm just gonna try and dodge.
Okay, give me a dodge
I
roll.
don't want to lose my momentum. Yeah. All right, that is okay. 50. So that's 3 levels of success, I believe.
3 levels of success, more than enough. I got bad failures on this guy. As he's just
Okay.
flailing around and you're able to easily kind of duck and dodge underneath the scrambling claws. No damage.
All right, cool.
All right, that brings me to the creature that comes running out of the darkness.
Oh
It is 10 feet tall.
my god.
Its head like scrapes against the ceiling. Thick cords of just muscle all around it. Its head is slightly enlarged. Its bottom jaw elongated. It looks humanoid. In fact, it looks similar to the ghouls you're facing, but much larger and more disgusting. It has what looks like an entire human leg that is wielding as a club. And as it like slams into the way, it is going to brush aside the ghouls as it charges towards Henry. And I need you to defend yourself, Henry. If you use your shield, you are at -20 for your defensive roll.
That is still better than dodging. Not by much, but it's still better.
Give me your roll, Henry.
What a minute. No, I got a shield.
Failed.
Oh no.
Fail.
40,
I have-
49, 79.
I have 3 degrees of success for the club
Oh.
that comes smashing down into Henry's chest. That is going to be 16
It's gonna be a
wounds.
lot.
16 wounds as it smacks into your chest.
Yes. That puts me at -3.
Oh
Okay. Henry, you're going to take a critical wound as you drop past 0 as the air leaves your lungs. Would you like me to roll the crit, or would you like to roll the crit?
I'll let you roll it.
Okay.
But use a fate point to avoid the attack.
I don't have any.
Oh, really?
Okay.
You don't have any fate points?
Oh, I have 1 fate
You
point.
still?
I'm out of fortune points.
You're fortunate.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm letting you roll it. That way you can lie on your roll and give me something easier.
It's pretty bad, not gonna lie. It's one of the worst ones.
Okay.
Oh no. Your testicles, they're gone.
Okay.
Body shot.
This is a major chest wound. As
no.
your ribs slightly cave in. They indent inwards. You have 4 bleeding conditions.
Oh no.
And until you receive surgery, anytime you're hit in the chest, you will begin to bleed again. You will get two bleeding conditions every time you're hit in the chest until you have this dealt with. I will remind you, since you are at 0 with bleeding, I need to check. It's been a while since this has happened. I think you might go unconscious. Let me make sure.
I think you do.
Yeah, you gain the unconscious condition if you are bleeding.
All right.
So you immediately go unconscious. Since you have 4 bleeding conditions, if you are not healed by your next turn, you will have to make a death roll, -40. So you will have to roll below 60, or you will die instantly.
All right.
Okay. That's it for Henry for now. As the crypt horror smashes into Henry, he goes limp, just smashed like a hole in the ground opens up Lucien, as he just like sickeningly bounces off of the floor, his chest and armor caved in where the impact, and you see his eyes just roll back as he is limp and unconscious, surrounded by enemies. As the crypt ghouls kind of like space out around the horror, and where before you were starting to turn the tide, you are now severely outnumbered, Lucien. All right, that will then bring me to Henry, who's next in initiative.
Oh no.
Who needs to roll me a D100.
D100. I failed.
97.
97.
You do have a fate point, Henry.
That's what we'll use the fate point.
Henry will barely live through this encounter. As unfortunately, Henry, as you sense Lucien, he is on death's door. And by some grace or miracle, perhaps fate has intervened. And as the crypt horror begins to spittle and blood just like pours out of its mouth as it screams like the Hulk towards Lucien, its foot kicks Henry and it just launches him out into the darkness where he falls. And none of the creatures seem to notice that he is not there anymore. And it's now going to be Wolfram's turn.
All right. We still have this threat in front of us. He's a little singed apparently, but that's about it.
He looks very
well, no,
wounded.
because I hit him with the shot. But all right. Would it be possible to draw my blade to attack him that way?
If you drop your rifle, okay, are you willing to drop your pistol?
I mean, I can pick it back up, I guess.
You can, possibly.
Or what about
If you have
I still have the
hands.
rifle?
What I'm saying is you have the rifle in your left hand, and I'm assuming you have your
Yeah.
pistol in your right hand because that's your dominant hand.
Mhm.
There's rules for fighting with your offhand.
No.
So
we actually established this canon that my left hand is actually my dominant. So
well, then
this
you
whole
have
time
your
the pistol's in my
pistol
left
in
hand.
your left hand and your
Yeah.
rifle in your right hand. Whichever one you want to let go of to draw your blade, you can.
all right, I will. I'll drop the rifle.
Okay. You let go of your
Draw the
rifle
blade.
as it
Yeah.
begins to clatter down the stairs. You quickly draw your dagger, or your sword. You have a sword, right?
I actually realized I still have a dark elf sword.
Yeah, you still have a sword.
But
You have
I
like
probably-
a nasty
yeah.
looking. Well, no, it's. I mean,
Yeah.
hell, it's a sword.
Oh, I'm gonna use
Draw
it
this
too.
fucking
So-
sword out and go ahead and make an attack roll.
Please, come on.
I have
Fire
one
guide my
degree
hand.
of failure on my attack.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I have 5 levels of success and I still did that. Oh man, that's
92.
that's 2 levels of. I think it's 2 levels of failure.
Yep. So you
Yeah.
lose 1 point of momentum.
Oh,
Creature-
just
creature-
1 point. Okay.
1 point. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, because you didn't get hit. You just
Yeah.
lose 1 point. It gains
Okay.
some momentum, and unfortunately, Wolfram, it's just you draw the blade and you just start swinging it, and it like ducks and dodges underneath it. What you were doing moments before. That is then going to bring me to
Take
Luther.
him, Luther. You could do it.
I don't think I can. Yeah.
Now I
I'm
will
gonna
say.
try it. I feel like I'm a desperate. God damn it.
So, are you going to move down into melee, Luther? Because you're slightly out of melee right now.
I am out of melee.
Okay, once Luther enters into melee, the two of you outnumber this creature, so you will get a +10 to attacking it.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Bop him with your
I
staff,
will.
bro.
I'll
With
try to
melee
bop him
attacks.
with my-
Yeah,
Try to bop
okay.
him with my staff.
You get a +10 to this roll.
Okay. I have a success. I have a momentum as well because I popped him with my
You
dart.
did. You did.
That's not good.
It gets 1 degree of
Oh,
failure.
it's a critical success, correct? Right? Surely the goal was 70.
It is. It is. I've got my melee polearm would be at 68. So
There you go.
You
That's
did
a
it.
critical
success on a 66.
Oh, man.
Okay. Okay.
Damn
how
it,
much?
Wolfram.
How much damage can you do?
Not
I'm
much.
curious.
I can do with this.
He's almost
with
dead,
this-
right?
this-
He's close to
it's,
being dead.
My strength is 3 plus 4, 7.
7?
Plus whatever crit does, I guess.
You know, you did it, Luther. It only had 3 wounds left, and it had 3 toughness, so you barely overcame the odds. We won't have to roll the crit. We were almost going to be relying on it, but now we're not.
Yes.
As Luther brings it down, just like overhead. I mean, you're somewhat skilled with the staff.
Then we fight goes crazy. Anyway, take your guard on that
And you just smack it. You smack it hard, lands on the collar, just kind of like snaps it as the creature like hits the stairs and then just goes quiet.
Damn
as
it,
Luther's
Wolfram.
killed it.
Stop playing around, can't you see they're dying down there? And,
I'm speechless that he could even speak that way.
Wow.
about
That's
time.
That's going to be it for Luther.
That's all I can do, yeah.
All right. Top of the round. Lucien. You are outnumbered 5 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, is it 5? 1, 2, 3. Yep, it's 5. 5 to 1. What would you like to do?
We'll go ahead and try to finish off the one that I wounded last time.
Okay, since you're outnumbered, you will lose 1 point of momentum.
Got it.
Just so you know. But yeah, go ahead
Got
and
it.
give me an attack roll. I rolled horribly.
That'll be 5. It'll be
Definitely gonna hit.
6 degrees of success.
Yeah. It's more than enough because the creature's heavily wounded. You're able to pierce this one. Trying to even the odds.
Yeah.
Not quite there yet. But one goes down. There are 3 ghouls left. One of them is heavily injured where Henry had cut into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Crypt Horror is extremely healthy.
Yeah.
It is now the ghoul's turn. The one that is hurt is going to surge forward. And it is going to try to kill you. So go ahead and give me a defensive roll, Lucian.
Roll the exact same thing. That's 6 degrees of success.
All right. Let me make sure. Nope. Yeah, it's just a success right now. So nothing happens. All right. Second attack. Go ahead and defend yourself again, Lucian.
That will be 4 degrees of success.
Let me make sure. It's just another degree of success. I'm rolling not good on these. And then the last ghoul attack. Defend yourself, Lucian. How did I roll the same one?
That's
gonna
3 degrees of success.
Yep. Still, it's just 2 more than you need. You're able to easily keep the ghouls at bay. The Crypt Horror, on the other hand, if you defend yourself with your rapier, you're at a -20 to the defensive roll. You can still make it. You're at no penalty for a dodge. It is your choice.
Okay.
It is going to try to smash you, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge.
Give me a dodge roll, please.
That is 7 degrees of success.
It has 6 degrees of success, Lucian. As Lucian,
I would have tried if I had,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I need to, yeah.
As Lucian, you barely just move out of the way as the meaty ham hawk comes down again. Boom! And Lucian lives another day as the creature screams at you. It is, unfortunately, Henry is out of combat. I'm sorry, Henry. It is going to be Wolfram. It is your turn.
All right. So we're at the top of the stairs. We know what's going on there. I'm gonna just use all my momentum and I'll reload my pistol right now before I go down,
Okay.
and then I'll
Go ahead and
start moving down the stairs. Yeah.
make me a reload roll.
Okay.
Well, how much momentum do you have?
I have 4.
It pushes
and I have
you.
like a plus.
It pushes you past 100.
The only way I can fail is if I roll a 99 or 100.
Go ahead and roll, Wolfram. I've got faith. in
Let's
you.
see what happens. All right. Easily.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily done. Wolfram easily is able to
Tempted fate with that one.
is able to
Let's go.
hack very quickly. The fastest you've ever seen him, Luther, I might add. Quickly able to pack and load this pistol. And he's getting ready for the next round. That will then bring me to Luther.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to ignite one of the ghouls.
See what you got, Luther. Let's see that critical miscast.
Let's go.
Oh, I hope not. Oh, that's high. I'm going to re-roll.
Go ahead and re-roll, Luther.
Ooh, that's low.
Shit!
It hits!
Clutch.
And you did say the ghouls.
Yes, the ghouls.
Okay. All right, do you want to attack the wounded one or one of them that is still healthy?
I guess one of the wounded ones.
Okay, yeah. There's only one that's hurt pretty bad. It just immediately ignites, right? There's no test or anything. Yeah.
There's no test. It takes 3 burning conditions.
3?
Yeah,
3? Holy
3.
shit!
3 blaze.
3 blaze conditions. Okay. Which it takes the damage.
Oh no, sorry. It's two ablaze condition.
2 ablaze. Okay.
If
yeah,
I
thought it
if
was
I hit him
opposed to.
again, it spreads 3 ablaze
It goes.
conditions.
Yeah, it starts spreading. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So immediately, Luther reaches out a hand, and or your staff. I'm not sure. You know, how, you tell me how you cast it. I don't know.
Yeah, with my staff, I point at him.
Yeah. And immediately, just as he points at him, immediately, like, the air begins to intensify around the one that was already hurt, Lucian. And
Oh
suddenly,
no, I said I snapped. So I snap at him.
you hear a snap, Lucian, and then all of a sudden, you watch as the wounded creature just immediately ignites into flames, encompassing it. It starts freaking out. As it's flailing around, the crypt horror immediately begins to back away from it. In utter terror, one might say. All right. It's the bottom of the round, so it immediately takes that damage. Do you want to roll the d10?
Sure, I'll roll the d10. Let's see.
D10 plus 1 damage.
Not too bad. 6.
So 7 damage. He immediately dies from his injuries, Luther. As he just falls down, a burning corpse begins to slowly snuff out Luther. As he's dead. I'll say it's still burning for now.
Yeah, I mean, he's still got a lot of matter there. You know, I'm sure it's still
Yeah,
on
we'll say for at least a round.
Yeah, at least a round.
All right.
Take 2.
Maybe 1. Lucien, it's your turn.
I'm gonna take a stab at the big guy.
Big guy?
Yeah.
You see him kind of like, give me an attack roll. You get a plus 10 to the roll because he's so big.
That's fantastic.
You will
I
take a block.
cannot roll crits with this weapon. It just
You
doesn't
can't.
happen.
You
I can't do it.
Sorry.
It's 7 degrees of success.
Okay, yeah, he only has 2 degrees of success for his block. You slide past him. A 54 is a body shot. Yeah, it's a body shot. I should have known that. Body shot straight to the gut.
It'll be 12 wounds.
12 wounds. Okay. All right. As it slides into it, the blade pierces through, and you kind of like wrench it, creating a nasty gash in its flesh as you pull it free. That's going to be it for Lucian's turn. It's now the ghouls' turns. The ghouls immediately disperse from the fire. They immediately move away from it and go to move behind. Let's see here. How would they do this? They're not smart enough to do it on their own. Yeah, they're pretty fucking stupid, actually. Yeah, they have a very bad intelligence score. I'm gonna roll. I want to see if we can get some intelligence on these ghouls. Fail. Barely fail, but still a fail. Okay. So the 2 of them are going to flee into the darkness. If you would like, Lucien, you get a free attack against one of them. If you'd like to take it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll, Lucien.
That is 8 degrees of success.
It definitely hits. How much damage is that going to be?
That'll be 14.
14. Dear God. Lucien kills one as it turns its back, and in a flash of instinct, Lucien lunges forward, slices it straight through whatever vital organs it has in its body, clean slice through, and just kind of rips it out as the body falls limp and dead. The other one manages to flee off into the darkness. The horror, looks down at you at the wound that you've inflicted. It brings its hand, not its left hand, not hold a giant clawed hand, not holding the club down towards the wound. It sees the blood, and you watch, Lucian, as its wound begins to regenerate, begins to heal up. Not all the way, but a good portion of it heals up as the creature. And it is going to... Yeah, it's going to try to bite your head off, Lucian. So go ahead and defend yourself again. I have 5 degrees of success.
That is... What can I add? 8 degrees of dodge success.
8 degrees of dodge. Is Lucian dodge tanking it down here?
Dodge
Manages
tank.
to move out of the way as it tries to bite down where he is, and he's too fast. With the whirl, I wish he had a cape, fly in his face or something.
No.
Like a matador, just kind of dancing around this massive creature. And that's all it can do. It's going to bring me to Wolfram.
All right. I see this burning gold, so there's some illumination. Did I see it reach down and regenerate? I saw everybody kind of flee away from the fire. All right. Can I reach in my ammo pouch
Sure.
and grab a couple bundles of just not shot but gunpowder
Sure.
and throw them at, hopefully, I don't know if we have someone who's going to go behind me who knows how to set stuff on fire, but and throw them at the creature.
I mean, yeah, if you want to, I'd love to.
Maybe they burst if they hit, and then if someone were to ignite it, I don't know if anybody could.
Yeah.
But I would like to try that. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So that's going to be a straight ballistic skill, right?
That would be a ballistic skill roll with would be improvised weapon, so not with your gun statistics.
Okay. That is with. Do I have any momentum from earlier still?
Yeah, you still have your momentum.
All right, that is. So bad. I have momentum.
Just your straight ballistic skill.
Yeah.
2 levels of success.
That was 3 levels of success.
3 levels of success.
With momentum. Yeah.
You toss so you grab a bundle of gunpowder.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck it. You're like, Luther, light it. As it flies past you, it hits Lucian. You look up as a bundle of gunpowder hits the creature in its left shoulder and drops down next to the burning corpse. And it goes, huh? And we'll see what happens here in a minute. So let's continue with combat, Wolfram. It is now Luther's turn. What would you like to do, Luther?
You're killing me, Luther. You're killing me.
No, you're killing me, Wolfram. Damn it! you threw a giant thing of TNT right next to our only guy down there. If I light him on fire, which is basically the only thing I can do,
Yes.
I'm assuming it's going to explode and encompass monster / Lucy.
I mean,
in melee, it said monster.
Maybe not. Maybe
You've essentially like made him. You guarded him against my attacks. I will. Damn it! Well, if I could. Damn it.
I love it.
Anyway. Okay. Can I see the ghouls that ran away?
There was only one left, and it ran into the darkness. It's gone. It's in a panic after all of the bloodshed and the fire.
Was it a big thing of gunpowder? Like, how much gunpowder are we talking about?
No,
I'm assuming
shot.
a shot. It's a handful of gunpowder.
Yeah.
Small explosion.
Hoping it would stick to the guy, like explode in
That's
dust.
a small
It's not a
explosion.
sticky grenade.
Sticky grenade.
It's a bag. It's a bag of gunpowder. Oh God.
Remember, Seamus did the same move to the
It was it.
the Skaven guy that it decimated him.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
The one ghoul's still on fire, right?
Smoldering.
Oh yeah, oh no, it's burning. Somebody argued for a burning corpse.
I did.
Or at least one more too.
The powder's kind of like about to touch the body. Just
Oh
kinda
my
sitting
God.
there, just...
Okay. I need to check something.
It just seemed like such a better idea than just shooting him.
It was fantastic.
It was a very bad idea. God damn it.
It was fantastic. I think it was a great idea. I value this.
I know you do. I need let's see.
Yeah, Luther, what are we doing here, Luther? I mean, let's be honest. You can only do two things. I mean, unless you're going to run down there.
I know. I'm looking. I got another option in my bag. I'm just making sure. I gotta go for it, man. It's a very. No, I can't.
Let's just do it, Luther. Let's just do it. Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm doing math.
Lucy's going to be fine. He can take it.
Okay. I just gotta try it because I don't have an option.
You can
Otherwise,
always dodge the explosion.
he's not gonna dodge the explosion.
Dude, he's a
This is
dodging
D&D.
maniac right now. He's just gonna.
Oh, does he get a chance to dodge or just like engulfed in flame?
He's gonna
Okay,
explode.
I figured he did.
Yeah,
Okay,
it is, we're not
Okay.
playing D&D. This is.
I'm gonna try to.
I'm sorry, Lucian. I didn't realize
you
you, were
see-
going to pronounce
you
this way.
see-
I'm so
you see
sorry.
You see Luther look down at the bag of explosives
In shock,
as it
just like.
flops off. His eyes go wide and he bites his lip. Damn. And I'm going to try to cast a Fate of Buna.
Jesus.
I
Let's see what you got.
have like a 20% chance for it to work.
Let's see.
Here we go. I'm gonna do math. 1 second.
That's got to be close. That's got to be close.
It's close. I need to look at my.
You got momentum.
Do you have a
too.
fortune point?
Don't forget you got momentum.
I do have fortune points. So give me 1 second here.
27. That's a very good roll.
If I use the fortune point, it will go off.
Yes.
My last
Do
fortune.
it.
Good joke.
I'm going to use my fortune point.
Oh my gosh.
He won't choke. He won't choke on this one because it's not high enough for him to choke. I'd have to get more success levels than that. So so this is what he gets. Every round he must make a cool test.
All right. Not something
he
he's good at.
He starts laughing hysterically.
Oh God.
He receives a stun condition. Every round he must make a challenging cool test.
Okay.
And he suffers his strength bonus plus 6 damage, ignoring armor.
All right.
It has a No.
All right. Does it happen on his turn or at the end of the round? The damage.
It should happen at the end of the round, I believe.
In the round?
All
Okay.
things.
This will happen at the round. All right,
You are the end of the round.
You're the end of the round, so he'll immediately take 6 plus his strength. So he'll take 11 wounds. He can still do his toughness though, so that is going to be. I mean, it's not bad. It does pretty good damage as he begins to start cackling out loud. He has to make a cool test. God, I wish you could see my phone right now. Rolled a 4.
Oh my god.
Oh, it passes.
He only has a cool of 15.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Holy shit. That's what I'm talking about, boys. That's what I'm talking
He
about.
would have been stunned. It would have had another round of
Shakes it off.
freedom.
Just it takes a little bit of damage. The magic then just kind of like disperses. That was death magic, correct, Luther?
It was death magic.
Go ahead and give me a give me old endurance check real fast, Luther. I keep forgetting to do this, but
Oh no.
it's time to finally do it.
61 out of probably not enough. No, that's 3 degrees of failure.
You're the proud owner of another point of corruption, Luther.
Thank you.
As you have
Yeah. Join me.
summoned another wind of magic that is not natural to your body.
As I take my staff and just push Wolfram off the ledge of the stairs.
No. That's going to be it for Luther. Top of the round is Lucien. We're still in combat, Lucien.
All right, I'm gonna take another stab at him.
Okay. I will say, Lucien, the powder is right there. Right next to him.
I know.
Okay. All right, go ahead and give me an attack roll, Lucien. God, I rolled a 3 on his defensive roll. That's impressive. Probably not enough for you, though.
That will be 5 degrees of success.
Yep, I have 4 degrees of success. Not enough. So, still hits.
Yeah,
How much damage is that?
11 wounds.
11 wounds. And you guys are nickel and diamond in here.
That's all I can do.
I'll throw a torch on the bag. Don't worry, I got you.
Lucien rips through its right leg. Just it is now the Crypt Horror's turn. It is going to regenerate.
Can I use my fast shot talent out of order right now?
You technically your gun is loaded.
Yeah.
So yes, you can.
All right. So I'm gonna take a shot at it.
All right, give me an attack roll. If you miss, you're going to shoot the gunpowder.
Okay.
That's a very specific miss. What about a critical miss?
Levels. I have like 5 levels of success.
Yeah,
Pile of success. Go ahead, and how much damage is that?
Okay, it's gonna be. I think that's 14 points damage. Let me double check. With penetrating and impale.
Yeah, I mean that's not going to do anything for this. But is it 14?
Yeah, 14.
14. All right. All right, that reduces him to that. It looks severely wounded, Wolfram, as you finally boom, and then it kind of like stumbles back for a moment. It then begins to regenerate. As it regenerates, it takes a step forward, and as it does, its foot knocks the bag of gunpowder on fire.
Oh no!
It's also an extremely stupid creature, I might add. One might say it has an intelligence of 15. As it just knocks it into it, which is going to explode. And it's only a small thing of gunpowder, right? I mean, it's not, it's only
one shot.
It's a bundle. No, you said bundle, my man. You didn't say one shot.
I guess that's 2, 3. Yeah.
You said handful, I believe. We're looking at 13 wounds as an explosion, boom, rocks the downstairs. Lucien, you take 13 wounds. You can reduce it by armor and toughness at whatever your most viable area is. And you're also on fire, Lucien. The creature also instantly dies as its body explodes and splatters everywhere. It is on fire. In addition to that, the highly unstable area you are in takes the damage, the blast damage, as it begins to shake and crumble, fall apart. Are you still standing, Lucien?
Yes.
Yes, Lucien, you're still standing.
That didn't sound so sure.
It did.
All right.
Yes.
Lucien, you need to make a choice. This is what we're going to end tonight's episode on, is your choice. You have the opportunity here. You can either move to rescue Henry, or you can scramble up the stairs where Wolfram and Lutham are as the roof is collapsing above you. What do you choose, Lucien?
I'm gonna try to save Henry.
Okay. Lucien quickly in a spout, he's on fire, just like trying to whip it off, and he moves towards Henry, rushes towards him. As he does, the roof begins to crumble as the upper floor falls down below. Wolfram and Luther, you kind of shield yourselves from the dust that just like the wave of air and debris that just washes over both of you. As Lucien and Henry, there's no way you can get to them. As this happens, you hear a voice behind Wolfram and Luther. So, Luther, at this point, you're further back. You hear a voice say, "What in the fuck is happening here?" As you turn around, there is a 7-foot tall figure standing in the kitchen. It looks overly developed humanoid in shape. Its skin looks grayish and green. There are long dagger-like claws on its fingertips.
Damn.
It does as it slowly moves into the light, Luther. You watch as its mouth opens. It looks ghoulish almost, but not at the same time. Its ears come to slender points. And as it looks at you, an elongated tongue kind of moves out and kind of like licks its eyeball and then moves back into its mouth. "Who the fuck said you could get into my place?" And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode of The Expedition of the Dead.
God damn it.
Are you Isaac?
That might be Isaac. The vampire that walked in behind Wolfram and Luther.
Nobody
This
asked
is a
what
bad
Isaac looked
idea.
like.
True.
No one did. That's right.
I forgot to.
Oh, I'm
All right.
so sorry, Lucian. I'm so sorry.
So that's the end for tonight's episode, guys. We'll resolve Nog's fateful encounter next session, and hopefully he gets here in time to help combat what is coming.
Did the explosion light everything on fire?
So unfortunately, your GM
I'm still on fire.
Unfortunately,
And you're laying on top of me.
let me put it like this.
I'll save you.
Your GM knows quite a bit about fire. And I can tell you right now, when that debris crumbled down below, the fire that is down there is not going to be... You're not going to be able to see it.
Fire.
It is not magic fire. Your fire is not magic fire. I'm sorry.
It is magic fire.
The fire that comes out of your magic hands is magic fire, but once it hits something, it is no longer magic fire. And you know it. That's the way it is.
Well,
now I will give you the equivalent of like one ablaze condition that you can pull from, but it's not going to be like there's a burning house. Not yet.
Yeah.
There's not like a burning house behind you yet. But yes.
damn it.
Damn it indeed. All right, so that was that was a good sesh, guys. We got a viewer decision coming up for next week, so we'll have like cumulative decisions coming up. But let's go ahead and do favorite moments of the night, guys. Let's start with the guy who just he rocked it in combat, Henry Berthold.
I mean, my favorite part was the bag of gunpowder. And then Luther scolding. From you idiots.
I will say it made for a very climactic moment.
Sandbag.
Yes. Just the fact that it just hit, just boop.
Did not go as expected. I'll just say that.
It's not an impact grenade. It's not an explosive impact grenade.
I thought it was gonna be like a bag of flour or something like that. Like,
this picture just hit him in the face.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you had different intentions, but I also have this in my favor. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Well, for you idiot.
Let's continue. Lucien, favorite moments of the night, Lucien.
I enjoyed Henry charged through the door.
Fantastic. It's a great moment. I'm not going to
Tumble.
One of my
That was a great visual.
I thought it was going to be
It's very
cool,
Home Alone.
but then it was bad.
Fantastic.
Like, yeah, whoever's behind there is getting fucked.
Nope, it's me.
Damn it. Luther, favorite moments of the night, Luther.
I enjoyed the evening. There's a lot of funny moments and fun moments. Callbacks if we have viewers
Whoa.
I won't say. I assume certain people will notice some scriptures. Yeah, but anyway, I will say I agree. Yeah, I don't know if it was my favorite, but it was definitely the most memorable moment of the night. When I knew immediately when he was digging around in his pack, he's gonna try to make an improvised grenade or some sort, and it's gonna be bad. and it took every ounce of me not to say something, not to metagame. I was just like, I wanted to be like, no, let's not do that. Let's not throw the explosive next to our only party member down there in melee.
Hey guys.
You are correct. I can light things on fire. And I knew that's the only thing I can do, and so once that explosive powder was there, I knew Anthony was like, if you light this ghoul on fire, that thing's going off. It's going off immediately, and Lucy's just gonna be like, what? Vaporized, or at least critically wounded, Oh god. Yeah, it was a fun session.
Exactly. Fun sesh. Everybody had a fun time. Wolfram, favorite moments of the night, Wolfram.
Oh man, there's three. One, it was watching Henry and Luther at the coiled cobra and not having any clue that they were easy meat. I like that right there. I enjoyed the fact that apparently Wolfram is now a country bumpkin, white trash, low life, who apparently is like, you're the seediest of all of us. Well, I think that's canon now. The best moment was when I had my brilliant idea to throw in my head, adhesive gunpowder on the monster.
It's fine.
Let's be clear. So you know what's going through here. And the moment when it hits, and then it boom, and falls down next to the fire. If you could have seen inside me, where my heart was like, fuck.
It happens. It happens.
Lucien survived that with critical injury, I hope, and so I don't feel so bad. I was much more concerned about that.
So he was fine. He's fine. He's only on fire. It's fine. It's gonna be great, guys. It's gonna be great. I'm very excited about the next session, especially our two excellent tanks that are going to take on this vampire. And we'll see how Henry and Lucy do next session. So it's going to be awesome, guys. If I had a favorite moment, it was definitely the very end of the session, where, you know, there's an explosion, very dramatic, it's party separated, 3 ways, I might add. And then I was like, oh yeah, this is happening. He's here. Isaac is here! And there he is, in all his glory. We'll get some more descriptors on him next sesh. And
I love how Dewey's like, no one remembered to ask what he looks like.
Nope. No one did. And
That would be obvious.
yeah, exactly.
We're so good at this job. We don't need
We're
to
gonna
know
walk
what
in
it
here.
looks like.
He is wearing clothes, I might add. Like he's not naked. So he's like he was out doing God knows what. Anyways. All right, and that's going to be it for tonight's session. As far as the viewer decision is concerned, I didn't realize it was going to end on this note, but the decision is going to be light or dark. Maybe that's how Isaac likes his meat. Maybe that is Winds of Magic. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see in the next session. All right. I somehow I picture Luther as white meat and Wolfram as dark meat. That's just me personally. But you never know.
Much tastier.
So, thank you guys very much for watching. Do make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. It helps with the channel, help you guys to see more episodes when they come out. Do make sure to leave comments down below. We love to read them. And of course, vote in the viewer decision. It's your way of helping impact the game. That does matter, and I promise you the decision for Nog, Death of a Fateful Encounter, will transpire when he appears next. He's currently a little under the weather. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I've been Joe Thick. This has been the Expedition of the Damned. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.